Before exporting a tech pack, it is important to make sure the garment file is well prepared. Previously, we have shown that a tech pack is based on material information and resources of the garment file it's exported from. In this video, we'll demonstrate how to manage the information that is extracted from the file. To start, we'll load the tutorial file. First, we want to ensure that the correct garment information is displayed in the header of the tech pack. To ensure we are on the right information, we need to check the Garment Info panel. Here, we can view and edit Company ID, Season, Category, Style ID, Style Name, Matching Style, Pattern ID, and Designer. We can also insert a company logo into the header of the tech pack. To add or change a company logo, we go to the Tech Pack tab in our Preferences and add the location of the company logo file. The next area of the tech pack we want to tackle is the image display. When creating a tech pack, we manage this area by choosing an export preset. Consequently, as a preparation for a tech pack export, we create an export preset. We simply open the render window and adjust the render settings. For a tech pack, it is recommended to show the garment from the front, back, and side view. If necessary, we can include all colorways. If you want a refresher on these properties, check out the render overview video. The next section of the tech pack is a layout of all pattern pieces to use. Underneath, there is a key showing which fabric is applied to which pattern piece. On the very right are the pattern numbers, which are automatically assigned to the piece names. We can set the layout of the pattern pieces in the tech pack by adjusting the layout of the pattern pieces in the 2D window. Before exporting the tech pack, let's make sure all pattern pieces are aligned nicely. We cannot change the pattern piece numbers. We can change the pattern names. To do so, we go to the 2D tab, double-click the existing name, and type in whatever we want the new name to be. It is recommended to use pattern piece names so everyone can understand their purpose. Next, we start editing the content of the first tech pack property, the BOM. This includes fabric, artwork, seams, trims, and colors, which can all be found on the Materials tab under Garment. We want to make sure that all materials are named correctly, so that the information extracted in the tech pack is understandable and relevant to all viewers. To make it easier, it is recommended to remove all unused materials from the Materials tab. Then, we can only see the materials in use. For example, if this tech pack is intended to be seen by a vendor providing fabric that is used in the garment, we would make sure that it uses the material name or number provided by the vendor. For each material, there is also metadata that is displayed in the tech pack. For fabrics, it's the composition. The fabric composition should already be stated correctly when the fabric is added to the database. It can only be changed with the Browser Database Administration app, which is used to collect all fabric testing data. Next, let's go through seam material. When using a self-made vector stitch, it's good to name it according to its execution if it already isn't. When using a self-made vector stitch, it's good to name it according to its execution, if it isn't already. This stitch, for example, is called single needle since it was created from a single needle vector stitch. Let's rename it to double needle to make sure there will be no misunderstandings. The metadata for seams includes the length and thickness unit. This is managed in the Create Tech Pack window, as shown in the previous video. The same applies to trims as well. Next, we need to make sure our artwork is named correctly. The metadata for artwork is created in the context view through artwork execution. The artwork execution is selected and displayed in the tech pack. Additionally, there is text field where more information can be added. If the resources in your file are named according to a specific convention in your company, make sure to name them correctly. When it comes to placement artwork, we want to make sure that the artwork rulers are placed in a way that is compatible with company standards. The rulers are centered on the artwork sides by default. If measuring the artwork placement from the center of the artwork is a preferred way of measuring, we adjust the rulers so that it meets at the center. We can also adjust the placement of the rulers on a pattern piece, for example, to be measured from the center front or the highest shoulder point. When it comes to measurements, we can add our own rulers as specs to create a measurement chart. As an example, we can add rulers for waist circumference, Of course, you may add your own rulers and measurements as required. If we export the tech pack in various sizes, these measurements are graded for each size and are included in the tech pack. If we haven't added 3D annotations to our garment yet, it is time to do so now. Otherwise, we go through the annotations we have and check that they are all clear and relevant, as they may be included in the tech pack. This video shows the best practice methods for preparing a garment file for export to tech pack. For more information, check out the Browseware Help Center.